Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Tackled at the 14. Not... Field position to start here. Over the middle, it's Tate. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. With a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years of Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, tie. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Smith. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. First and 10 now for the offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense.
Breaks free with tremendous toughness here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. One more play here in the quarter. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Putting toward the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They'll try the right here. Gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Breaking free at the 35. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this 1st half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Ball handed off. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. And the wideout goes in motion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
He lets it go on the move. Down the middle, it's Smith. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play this first half. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adam. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Caught, he's wide open, look out. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Bama. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The offense starts with excellent field position. It's a shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Russell. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Could take it all the way. Touchdown.